From the title of today's video, as you see, I'm installing Lexus styled headlights on my car. I bought these like a week or two ago, and then I also bought something else. I was gonna put the other thing on first and then those, or do it at the same time. But I still have to wait on a couple things before I could do the other thing I want to do. So I'm just gonna install these headlights now to get it out the way, even though I'm gonna have to take it off later on to put the new stuff on. But I'll do that when I get to that. But for now, I'm gonna head over to the parts store, get a couple parts that I need, and then after I get those parts that I need, then we're gonna install the headlights. So we're back at the house, and basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna start taking off this front bumper, which is pretty easy. It's just a screw and then a bunch of clips, and then you're gonna take the clips from the top, and then you should be able to just pull it off. Pretty much going to take all this off. If you've seen my grill video, you would have seen I took pretty much every clip along this. So same thing, just pop it off. Bumper hanging, we're gonna pop the bolts off for the headlights. We have 3 bolts hold on this headlight. We have this bolt, actually 4 bolts, my bad. We have this bolt right here, and we have one more in here. It's like just like a deep socket you're gonna need for that. So let's just unscrew these real quick. Now we're gonna unplug our headlight. So under here we have our high beam. This is the LED. If you've seen my last video, this is the LED. I have to unplug. Probably put that on somebody else's car. We have the headlight right here. The passenger side is a little difficult to get to, it's tight, but you could do it with a little bit of finessing. So let me finesse my way through this real quick. There we go. Now that we have the headlight unplugged, now we're just gonna lift it out of its socket. So just make sure you lift these tabs up, because these are tabs that guide it in and keep it in place. There's one here, there's one here, and there's another one there. So I'm gonna lift it on this side first. Actually, I lied. I'm gonna lift it over here first. Or should I lift it out of here? Let me see. So we're gonna pull this portion off, and then we're gonna push down and lift this until this comes out, and then we're gonna lift this side right here. So I actually might have to take this whole thing off, or just take this whole tray off. And then unscrew these bolts to get this bar out of my way. Loose. Just gonna lift these headlights out of place. There we go. So the harness is also connected to the headlight, so you're just gonna unhook it from the bottom and pull it up. Then now you should be able to pull out your headlight. I think it's dirty. So we're gonna put on our new headlight. I just go like this. I just wanna make sure. Cool. So that's not bad. So I'm gonna put this over here for now. Closer. Everything should be the same, you know. Plug this in, then you plug in your headlight into here. For 21s, I don't know. I think they have like a little adapter that you would use for the 2021. So just make sure that when you look these up for your car, it might come an adapter. So just keep an eye out for that. But we're basically going to transfer this over. So before we put this onto the car, we got to transfer over the bracket. So this bracket right here has to go onto here. So we're going to take out this one 10 mil. The only 10 mil on there. We're going to pop this off. And we're going to just transfer this over. Just like this. Make sure everything lines up. Once you get everything lined up, you should know where the bolt goes. It should go right there. So I'm just gonna peel this plastic back a little bit. So now we're going to carefully put this back onto the car. So just slide this in here. We're going to just plug in all the connections. So this connection could go right back into here like that. Is it like this or is it like the other way? I think it's like this. Now that the headlight's right here. This sits like that, and this sits like this on top. So we're just gonna plug in the high beam before I do that. So I see other connections here, mainly this yellow wire. So I know this goes somewhere, so I'm probably gonna have to undo this in a second, but for now I'm just gonna put this on and tidy it up. So now we have this harness. Have no idea what it's for. I think it's probably for the Demon Eye, maybe. Only thing that makes sense to me. Maybe it's not, but it has a power and ground. And has a yellow wire. And whatever this is. These two red ones, which I don't know where these red ones go. And it's just one yellow wire, which I don't know where that goes. I'm assuming it loops into one of these. No, I have no idea. What would these be for? There's no instructions, is there? Tell me what. So I have no instructions at all for this. So I'm just gonna have to figure this out. One hangs here, the other hangs here, and this goes to power. So that means one of the headlights have 2 yellows, which looks like is this one. This one has 2 yellow plugs that are not connected. Actually, would have been smarter if I did this while the headlight was off the car, but you know, you learn as you go. So what I'm thinking is, well, obviously one of these go here. This goes to power, so let's figure this out. These sit up here, this sits right here. Slide this here, this one through here. Pull these out. 2 wires. One goes in here, this one goes. No? The other one goes into one of these. That one goes into this one. This one's like another one right here. So back to where I left off. I ran the wires. Well, I didn't run them securely yet. I just temporarily hooked them up. So the power goes to the battery, positive on the battery, and then the ground, I just grounded it to this bolt right here. And then you just plug in the connections over here. You see those little things right here? You just plug those in. You put the yellow on one side, the red on this side. And then you put the other red that's hidden. Can't see, it's hidden over here, but there's another red one. You just snake it over here. You just run the wire. Obviously I'm going to secure this neatly, and I messed up one of the bolts because I made the mistake of screwing it in with the drill without screwing it by hand. Make sure you screw it in by hand, and then you won't strip it. I probably have to get that refinished to like put the bolt back in there, but for now it's gonna hold the headlights. It doesn't really matter. So this is how it's looking. So now I'm just gonna secure the front bumper back up, and that's pretty much it. And I just want to mention for all the 2021 or touring 2018 through 2020 touring owners, you can use these headlights without the high beam plug. This is an adapter harness I bought. This is to convert it into a touring headlight. If you want to upgrade to a touring headlight, you will get this harness, and then it will like convert it into one plug right here, which you cannot see. You can't see it, but it'll convert it. So basically, the high beam, this is the high beam for this headlight. It's not plugged in because I bought this harness to test if this would work on the 2021 Accord. Basically, I don't have a 2021 with me, but this basically simulates a 2021 or a touring headlight or a touring Accord, and it does work. The high beam still works. So that is just to confirm for all the 2021, 2022, or 18 to 20 touring owners. As y'all saw, the headlights are done. It does have an animation when you unlock them. So this is the power on animation with the car off, so you don't have to turn on the car. So I'm just gonna go around and get a couple shots with it. So I'll see y'all when I get those shots. Okay, so it's a little bit later. It is 8:40. It's not too dark out, but it's dark enough to demonstrate the headlights. I'm in a tunnel under one of the highways. I don't know how I could get a good shot of this because it's pretty hard to get a good shot with this lens. You need a different camera lens, but this is the demon eye. Right here, this is the demon eye at night. So I'm gonna try to go far away and see if I can get a good shot. Yeah, it doesn't look that good on camera. You just see the demon eye though. I'm trying to adjust it, but it's not letting me. So I most likely inserted a picture, but this is how it looks from back here. But
The demon eye is just the red. On camera, the red looks bright, but in person, trust me, it's not bright. Let me just show you from the inside how it looks. So this is my head right here. This is my head height on the camera, and this is what I see. So now I'm just gonna put it on the DRL, so it's gonna brighten everything up. So DRL, you see tail light is off now, so this is just DRL. And it's pretty bright. What do you expect? Probably throw some pictures on because the video camera cannot get anything good out of it. Okay, so now we're gonna do fully on. So this is headlights on. And from what you can tell, they are a bit brighter than the OEM. You have a copper here. But they are a bit brighter than the OEM. But back to what I was saying, they're a bit brighter than the OEM headlight. And you can notice that just from the second, I guess, what I'm saying. You notice that the second you turn them on, you notice they're a little bit more brighter, even with the high beams. So let me turn on the high beams real quick. Just from here, so these are high beams, low beams. I don't know if that shows you anything, but here is inside the cabin. This is how it looks inside the cabin. And then I'm gonna turn on the high beams after this car passes. Probably be a little bit more darker for that. But yeah. Show you them how they look outside the car. That's how they look. Probably insert some pictures again. Now I'm just gonna put on one of the turn signals. Just to show you it at night. Try to get like just a side shot. This. So it doesn't look good coming from this lens. So I'm gonna phone into it. The phone has like a weird reflection to it. Yeah, it doesn't look that good on the phone either, but I'll still record and insert that clip. So. Drive POV of the driver's seat. And so this is a dark road, so it's actually perfect to test out low and high beams of this car. These are the high beams.
That'd be it for that Lexus styled headlights right behind me. Get the focus in there. No? Okay. But that'll be it for the Lexus styled headlights. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like. Share the video with all your friends. If you are looking for these headlights, I will leave a couple links. There's like a bunch of links. I'll leave the cheaper links down below if anybody wants them. See y'all in the next video. Thank y'all for watching. And I may have a giveaway coming soon. You're gonna have to stay tuned for that. See what it is. It's not gonna be that expensive, but it's gonna be a giveaway.